guys, welcome to Planning with Crystal. So I'm here to do a comparison video of the Erin Condren Deluxe Monthly Planner for 2018 and the new version, which is the Erin Condren Deluxe Monthly Planner for 2019. These are both in the neutral colourways, which of course will differ from last year and this year. If you want to see the colourful Deluxe planner for this year, I've done a separate video where I compare it to the neutral, so I'll link that underneath and at the end if you want to check it out. I've also done life planner videos if that's more your thing. Now let's have a look at the difference between the two. So of course your covers are going to vary and what you see inside colourway wise is going to vary depending on which one you choose. But into the first pages here, and you can just see the difference in the patterns that they've used between the 2 years. Then you're into your quote. So you can kind of see this year they've gone more colourful for this part on the neutral. So here is the kind of 18-month plan of the year you're in and the year after, and it's the same for this. Then you've got your little goals boxes or whatever you want to use them for. There's 12, so it's handy to plan whatever you want over, say, a 12-month period. And then we'll go month by month and look at the differences in the quotes pages. This one actually runs August to August, and the other one is a 12-month one, so there will be a slight difference in that sense. But I can still compare them. They've still gone with the same kind of colours here, with the kind of pastel-y yellow type colour scheme. I mean, the other major difference, of course, between last year and this year is the fact that last year we didn't have tabs. You could buy separate tabs and add them in, but that never works quite as well. This year we have tabs, so that's brilliant for flicking to the part of the planner that you want to. You've also got some very subtle differences on the monthly planner part. So of course this is all the way into 2019, that was 2017 because of when I started that particular planner. So there's not really any differences here on the left, but on the right, this is still the same. You've still got your little column there, but you've also got this additional little plan of the next month, which I really like. That was something that I feel was missing in the old version. And then now when you go to your monthly, the start of your monthly notes pages, now before, this is quite a difference. This is probably one of the major differences besides the tabs, and it's a little bit controversial. They've gone to, in the new one, a completely plain lined page. Now before, you've got these little boxes, which personally I liked because it enabled me to section things down in a way I liked. I mean, I can draw them in for the new planner. You can't see it on this one because I haven't done it for this month, but the way I was using it for budget planning, I was using kind of a week for each one, and then if you ran into another week, you've got a spare box for that. So I liked to do it that way, whereas now it's just blank, and that's kind of what you're stuck with. And again, in the old one, I really liked this because for budget planning, I could write the month in, write all my different bills, tick them off as they've been paid. Again, it's just plain, which I just think it means there's kind of something missing in that sense. And then when you flicked over, you've got the dot grid, which I don't really mind, dot grid, not dot grid, but whereas now the page before the month is lined, I'm not as bothered about that. But now in the new planner, you do actually have an additional 2 pages, which weren't there before, in between the month, giving you a little bit of more room per month. So that's a positive. Of course, it's all subjective. Some people might prefer the new layout. This, again, new one, old one, you can tell by the tabs. And every month, of course, will be different in the new one versus the old one because the layout's changed for the new one. Well, the little calendar and the list thing has changed. So we've got October, November. You can see how it's a little bit more difficult to find your way without tabs. December, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, and finally August, which is the month that my last year's planner kind of ends. So you've seen all the months now. Let's look at the back of the planner and the differences there. So this is last year's preview into 2019 with your little calendar for every month, your little to-do boxes underneath, and the in the coming year section. This is exactly the same on here, apart from one very slight difference. You've not got the thick bar under each month, but other than that, they're very, very similar. I've also gone in the new one for a little bit more colour on this page versus just your black and white on last year's. Just flicking ahead in the notes pages in the old planner, just because it had some personal information on some of the other pages, but it's very similar inside. The colours are very, very similar. They keep the same kind of colourway in the same sort of order in the old one and the new one. Now in the new version, you do get the option of adding an additional 40 or 80 pages to the end of your new monthly planner. So the planners themselves, the new version, retails at $38 or for $43 if you want a metallic cover like I went for on this one. You'll see this in one of the other videos I've done. If you want, this is life planner size, so this one is 7x9. If you want the larger size, which is 8.5x11, which I believe is the same size as a teacher planner, then it does go up by an extra $4. But as a standard, you get 49 pages in this one, which, like I said, you can up for $5 to 80 pages in total, or 120 pages for an extra $10. This is the planner with 40 pages and this is the planner with 80 pages. So you get a little bit more of more options for planning the more pages you get, but of course it does add bulk and weight, so you have to bear that in mind. Let's finish off by looking at the stickers and the pocket at the back. So fairly similar. This is the old one and this is the new one for 2019. You can just see that they've actually split the colours up a little bit across the pages. So in the old one you just had repeated stickers on both sheets, whereas this time you actually get, again repeated, but you actually get, if you'll notice here, 10 different colours. So it kind of goes more with the colourways that they use, so it can all be all matchy-matchy if you like that, and who doesn't. Now here we've got the old planner and the new one, and your different colourways in these pockets. Old and new on this side, so different quotes and a different kind of colourway. So I do hope you've enjoyed watching this video. What I'll do, I'll leave a link under the video, and if you sign up for your first Erin Condren account, you will be emailed a coupon for $10 off your first Erin Condren order. I'll also get $10 for referring you, which helps support my channel and I do appreciate it. Now, I'd love it if you'd give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to make sure you don't miss any more of my unboxings. You'll see on screen and underneath in the See More box some of the other Erin Condren and planner related videos I've done. Please check them out. Thanks so much for watching. Bye guys.